Ladies and gentlemen, salute you. This is Gregor Boyajian talking to you from my laboratory located in my house. And my house located in the Armenian neighborhood, Amman, the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. Amman is the capital of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. And the street where I live is Hatem al-Taie Street in the alley. And the alley is opposite the bakery, Armenian bakery, Armenia. And the number of my house is 14. And ladies and gentlemen, I am a painter. I have international copyright, and I am a literature writer. I am the author of this book, Diwan Nashmiyat. This book includes my curly column vitae in English, in Arabic, include the pictures of my paints, include literature, poetry, historical events, and my personal events. I did learn 8 languages, and this episode, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is an episode number 54. And I am registering this episode and sending this message to all the leaders on this planet, especially the leader of USA, Mr. Obama. And I did learn the medicine of yoga and human anatomy. Besides, I am inventor and geologist, physicist. I am a physicist, and I like to show some of my paints, pictures. This is the Knight of the Heaven. I saw him in my dream and I paint him. The Knight of the Heaven. See? People call him St. George. I did paint this. It's 1 meter, centimeter, 100 by meter. See? And this is the symbol of highest land. The symbol of highest land is in my paint. And nobody is devoted, nobody is better than the other. The human being trust himself. And because the people, some people behind the screens, whether in America or in Europe or other countries, they work against the Armenian nation. The Armenian nations in the past was under the authority of the Soviet Union. In that period, on 1981, I did paint myself emperor. This is why many from the Armenians and people hate me. They are jealous. And this is the picture of the paint. You see? I did paint myself an emperor. And everybody is an emperor, not only me. Emperor means the human being who work for a better life. So, what I like to say to the leaders, that some leaders like Obama promise to help the Armenians. Here I am saying to Mr. Obama, the important you and the Russians behind the screen don't work against the Armenians. This is the important. You don't work, and you will see the heavenly God, what he will do this coming season. Whatever I say, of course, I am not a God. There is one God only. But every subject which I figure I say, it came true. There is one of the Mongol Turkish before 40 days, he said there is no rain anymore. It is dry season. And look what's happened. For 1 week, it's rain. It came rain. So those Mongol Turkish who are occupying the land of the Armenians and the Kurdish are since 100 years. Why they don't pull back? The Mongol Turkish, the Turkey, they have beaches. The length of the beaches, the shore of Turkey, is 4,500 kilometers. You see, 250 kilometers only. They have 4,250. They have now 4,500 kilometers, the length of the shores of Turkey. So 250 kilometers belong to the Armenians, the Rabizon, Mush, Gars, Ardahan. Van, the half is for us and the half for the Kurdish. So you are asking why the Russians take Grim. Grim in the past, in the history, people know that belonged to Russia. They returned back. And if the Armenians returned, the Kurdish returned their land back. Is this wrong? Do you like Mr. Obama? Do you think, or the Russians, you put your country, USA, and on a tray and present it to the Mongol Turkish? Do you like to see the Mongol Turkish occupy your land? You see, Mr. Obama. So let's see this coming months what the sky will do. There is a strike. I am an astronomer. I don't know this strike is positive or negative. And besides, I remind you once again, all of you, the leaders, that the Jesus preached the God, and he said the God know the future, what is in the future. Either the Arabic prophet Muhammad preached this, but the people write, they say, the people write, not Muhammad or Jesus. They write that, they say that the Jesus is the last prophet. No. How come the Jesus know the future? Only the God know the future. And Muhammad, the prophet, either. He don't know the future. Himself, he say, there is one God and the God know the future. Allah يعلم بالغيب بس. انت شو بعرف بالغيب. So I like to remind you once again, Mr. Obama, maybe you don't know this, maybe you don't never buy what I will, whatever I will tell you, that on the Second World War, 60 million died. Why? Because you did enter, the people in that time enter in the scene of 20 yogis. They killed them, tortured them to take secrets. The Germans, the people know that the Germans invented the gymnasium. The Germans took their technology, this technique from the yoga. Yoga means medicine, science, sport, music, and art. This is the yoga. So it is useless. Here I am telling you, it is useless to torture or to work against the yogist. Buddha is a yogist. I am not Buddhist, but I am a yogist. And in this cosmos, the cosmos or the solar, there are many secrets, including the magic. Only the yogists know this. And the yogists never think to hurt the people. The yogists never think that the people are slaves for them. Yes, we are the master of the civilization, but we are not master on the people. The God from the beginning, the Almighty God, His Majesty, the Almighty God, create the human being free. Who are those people who are trying to make the people slaves, and through the religion they create slaves. It is useless. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. So we are going to see this coming season what will happen, and I will try to remind you, and all the people will see what is going on in the sky. So, Mr. President of USA, as I told you, the important, you don't work against the Armenians, you just sit in your office and watch. Laissez passer, des ինչեր գնե եւ ինչեր գսե եւ չես գիտեր ժամանակը ինչեր կբերե. You like to know what is this? I think there are Armenians, USA Armenians work in the White House. Ask them what does mean. Başa gelen çekilir. Dinsizin harcından imansız gelir. Mr. Obama. And now, Mr. Obama, there are many subjects I like to tell you or to talk, but I don't remember. As you see, I am talking immediately without trying or wrote what I must talk about. The important now that we will see how this knight, I show to you the St. George, how he will defeat those people who work against the justice. And I know very well that there are a lot of Armenians and Kurdish, they work against me. I know this, in spite of all. But those are useless, they are doing. And what I like to say, that whatever will be in the name of the God. Whatever will be. Despite of the blind forces destroy millions like me. The life of the human, honest human, will be continuing here and there and everywhere, like the honeybee, actually. So it is useless those who work against the people who work for better life. Let's see what the God is preparing, or he make a surprise for those people who work for better life. And it is useless. Some leaders, they think that the people are garbage. The people are not garbage. It's come a day that the people, it's come that day, this time came already, that the people, they wake up and they are not ready to burn their time or their levers and make relation with thieves like those Mongol Turkish who are occupying the lands which are much larger, bigger than the Grim island, which was to the Russians, and the Russians take it back. Because in the past there was an empress, woman emperor. She defeat the Mongol Turkish. If they don't defeat the Mongol Turkish from the west side, they arrive to the Vienna border, see, Austria, and they say we will invade Russia, then we surround all Europe. If the Russians don't defeat those, I don't think there is Ukraine now, or there is Austria about destroy. But the Russians put end to those fascists or to those robberies who believe that they are God. Until now, there are many Mongol Turkish. They think that they are God of the world. And one of the Mongol Turkish, as I told you, that he said there is no rain. They imagine, they are thinking, they are ridiculous. They think that they will lead they will turn the weather as they like. It is useless. Okay, today is enough, and I hope this message arrived to you, Mr. Obama. And if you and the other leaders took the matter of the justice in the simple way, and the simple will take all of you in just like that. إذا أنتوا أخذتوا الأمور ببساطة والبساطة بتاخدكم كلكم يلا. Have a nice day.